Yeah, I'm looking for a chord, I'm looking for the chord. Oh, thumbelina, tiny little thing. Do you want to know about music? Let Charles Stier teach you, and you will be illuminated.
Hi, I'm Charles Stier. This is CherryValleyMusic.com, and this is a video lesson on what we call thumb chords. What we're going to do is we're going to use our thumb actually in forming the bass note of the chord, as opposed to, in bar chords, using our entire finger to apply the nut. The technical term for this is called the grab. So what we're doing is, rather than forming like an entire B-flat major chord like this using this, there'll be times when we're coming up the neck, and what we're going to do is play the bottom part of the chord. That's the normal place, the normal situation, just like a power E shape brought up here. But rather than having the first finger going over the whole way, it's just going to grab the first two strings, which we need. The thumb then wraps around, and we grab the chord like that. So rather than here, we're doing something here, we come up and grab the chord. The palm is jammed up into the neck of the guitar while pushing forward. This is now allowing me to have the pressure to come down here. That's the major grab. You can of course always do the minor grab, which is the same thing as your reformed E minor chord brought up to B flat minor, but now the first finger's grabbing the re strings, the thumb is coming around and grabbing the bass note. Okay, the minor and the major grab using the sixth string. Okay, here's the grab close up. As you see, I've got a B-flat major chord formed here using my first finger as the bar. My other fingers are in the E major power chord shape. There's the B-flat major bar chord. In the grab, the first finger is only on the first two notes, and the thumb comes around and grabs the bass note. So there's a major grab. If you want a minor sound, there's B-flat minor. Now that only comes down to cover 3, and again the thumb comes wrapping around. The palm is jammed up into the neck of the guitar, and I'm really pressing into it. Major and minor grab, very useful, use it all the time. The other form of the grab is a 2-note thumb chord, like that, where the thumb is really up and over. This is a form of the A major form. Here we have an E flat major chord. There it is in its full bar chord. It's rethought like this, where the ring finger is covering strings 2, 3, and 4. We're not going to play the top note, or else we get a 6. If you want it, there it is. But there's that. But now we're coming this way. Alright, now let's talk about popular thumb chords to use for rhythm situations. Here's a full-blown B-flat 7 chord with a bar. But what we're going to do is restyle it. We're going to keep this here, bring this first finger down to cover all those strings, and the thumb around here, so you get this sound, which is very, very, very hip. Now, what we're doing is first finger over those 4, that one stays there, and thumb coming around to catch the bass note. Now here's the trick, is that the thumb, just a little bit of the meat of the thumb is muting that A string. It's not down. You don't want to hold it down too tight or it will sound. It's just so you get in slow motion. But when you're playing fast, you don't hear it, and it's actually part of the cool percussive sound of the guitar. So if you're going, there it is. It's a 4-string, 3-note chord using the thumb note grab, blocking the A string, and then an abbreviated form of the full-blown dominant 7th chord. So there it is on 4 strings. If you want it to be 6 strings, do the exact same thing, but keep your bar all the way down here, and you'll get the full chord or the 4-note chord, and again, how you strike those, we learned in our lessons on pick control about how to apply it for 6 strings and to 4 strings. That is the dominant 7th chord. So this is Charles Stier for Cherry Valley Music. We're talking about thumb chords for fundamental guitar, the grab, major, minor, 2-string A major chord, and the very hip rhythm sounds. Charles Stier, Cherry Valley Music. See you around the web. See you next time.